Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Beth. And for today's video, we are doing part one of my What Will I Choose series for the Winter 2024 FabFitFun box. Hard to believe we're here already, but it is that time to talk about the upcoming FabFitFun box. So I'm not going to spend too much time going over all of the details. I will have the dates up on the screen somewhere to show you when the customization windows are for annual and seasonal members. And I'll let you know that I do have some kind of discount code. They change it periodically. But if you want to use that, it's a referral code to get a discount on, I think, an annual subscription. I'll have that down below. So in this video, we'll cover customizations 4 through 6. They announced all of those today. And then the second part of this video will cover probably customizations 1 through 3, and we'll see kind of how it shakes out. Sometimes I do like a customize with me kind of walkthrough. Sometimes I film the add-on store. It kind of just depends on my schedule and what I have time for. But make sure that you are subscribed to me and that you hit the notification bell if you want to be notified of all of my FabFitFun content. I am somewhat close to hitting 4,000 subscribers, so if you enjoy my content, I would very much appreciate it if you did hit that subscribe button. I'd like to hit that mark by the end of the year if I can. So anyway, I would appreciate it. So let's go on into customization 6. Okay, so they haven't announced the additional cost prices yet, so they may do that before I film the next video, and in that case, I'll update you on that. But for now, let's go ahead and go into customization 6, and I believe all members, regardless of whether you are an annual or a seasonal subscriber, you can now customize your entire box. So that is good news. Okay, so the first item here is the Lisa Says Ga wine tote in black/ivory cow. $55 value. I think this is one of the strangest items that we've ever seen in the box. It says, don't show up to the party empty-handed this holiday season. Easily carry your essentials, aka your fave wine, with you in this adorable wine tote. And it measures 11 by 6.25 inches. It's 100% cotton, and you can machine wash it, I guess. So I'm going to skip on this. I've never heard of this brand. I don't know if it's some kind of very chic brand that I'm just not aware of, but yeah, I can't say cow prints are really my favorite, so I'm going to be skipping on that. So next up we have the Fenty Skin Cookies and Clean Whipped Clay Pore Detox Face Mask with salicylic acid and charcoal. And that has a $37 value. So it says key ingredients of whipped clay and charcoal clear dirt and purify pores, leaving you with smoother looking skin. It is microbead free, 2.5 ounces, and yeah, you kind of use it as a mask, leave on for 10 to 15 minutes, rinse, and then use 2 to 3 times a week. It has kaolin, glycerin, bentonite, salicylic acid. So I think ingredient-wise, this one is pretty good. I think the only ingredient, if I recall, I think the only ingredient that popped up on the Paula's Choice Beautypedia page was the potassium hydroxide, which is lye, which sounds really scary in a skincare product, but it's actually really common. I think it's like a pH stabilizer, and it's very far down on the ingredient list. So I'll probably skip on that. Clay masks I'll use once in a blue moon, but they're not kind of a routine part of my skincare. So I will probably skip that one. The next one is the Sweaty Betty Varsity Slogan Socks, and it's either size 4 to 7 or size 8 to 10. I would be in the size 8 to 10. These have a $24 value, and it says, cozy season just got even more comfortable with these classic and cute varsity socks. Add in some cozy sweats, a cup of hot chocolate, and your fave movie, and you have all the makings for the perfect night in. So it looks like these are more lounge socks than like exercise socks. Sweaty Betty, I think, is primarily like an athletic wear brand. You wash them warm It says reduced spin. I think that means gentle cycle, perhaps. I think Sweaty Betty is a UK-based brand. But these are 74% organic cotton, 23% polyester, and 3% elastane. So I'll probably pick these in part because, you know, a pair of socks can always come in handy. And secondly, because my name is Beth and Betty is kind of another nickname for Elizabeth, it just amuses me basically to have Sweaty Betty on my socks. So I'll probably pick those. So next up we have the by Rosie Jane Chill the F Out Everyday Body Milk. It's a $28 value. And it says it has the skin tightening effects of a toner, the hydrating aspects of a moisturizing cream, and soothing aloe vera. Vegan, cruelty-free. It's 5 ounces. So ingredient-wise, I'm not super keen on this one. Let's see, third ingredient is witch hazel water. I'm guessing that's where they get the toner aspect. Aloe, jojoba seed oil, and then it does have lavender oil, I think some peppermint oil, and some citrus oil. So with those essential oils, it's just not something I prefer to use. So I'll be skipping on that one. Next up, I'll probably pick this one up as well. So I'll probably have 2 choices in this category. This is the Tower 28 Juice Balm Lip Balm Bundle in Mix and Shake. $32 value. So you're getting 2 different shades. And it says these lip balms are vegan, buttery soft, and give the perfect pop of color while nurturing your lips with mango seed oil, vitamin E, and vitamin C. And yeah, so I'm really fond of Tower 28 as a brand generally. They're pretty cost effective, and they're also very much geared towards sensitive eczema prone skin, which I have. So I'm a big fan of theirs, and I do have one of these lip balms. I have it in the shade Drink, which is what I'm wearing now. So I was happy to see that they chose 2 different colors. I think they have four colors in total. So the 4th color, I believe, is like a coral shade. And this shade that I'm wearing now is more of like a kind of poppy, fuchsia-y color. A little bit more kind of summery perhaps, but yeah, I would be definitely happy to have more shades of this. I think I've thought about picking up more shades, so definitely have my eye on those. So the next item is the Playground Mood Maker Body and Massage Oil, $32 value, and 4 ounces. This one also has some essential oils, which if you're using it as a like intimate oil, I don't know if that's really a good thing. It has sandalwood oil, lavender extract, bergamot fruit oil. So yeah, I'll be skipping on that one. That's a US only product. I don't know if anything else we've covered so far has been restricted. Yeah, I think that's the first one. So yeah, so I'm gonna be skipping on that one. The next one is the Verb Products Hydrate Oil, $20 value. So this is a hair oil, includes argan oil and babasu oil. It says it's also a heat protectant, which is interesting, 450 degrees. The scent is amber and warm jasmine. You get 2 ounces. It says apply 2 to 3 pumps to damp or dry hair. Can be used with or without heat styling. I might think about this one because at first glance I thought, you know, I don't need another hair oil. I have the Verb Ghost Oil, and I don't use hair oils post shampoo all that often. I use the OGX hair oil a lot as kind of a pre-shampoo treatment. But the fact that you can use this on dry hair as a heat protectant is really appealing, because a lot of heat protectants, at least the ones that I have, they specify that you should apply them to damp hair. And sometimes you're trying to style like second day hair or whatever, so it's just not as convenient. Looks like this one has some silicones, which is to be expected, jojoba seed oil, fragrance. Yeah, I might give that one a shot. Next up we have the Rejuvia Sleep Spray, $45 value. This is actually something that you spray into your mouth. It has a mint flavor. You get 0.47 ounces. It says, spray 6 to 8 times under your tongue or on the inside of your cheek, 15 to 20 minutes before bed, and then swallow. Each spray bottle will last you about 30 to 35 days. I don't know. This one has lots of herbs, has some cane sugar, peppermint oil. I don't know. I mean, I'm kind of a high maintenance sleeper, but I don't think I need to add this into my routine. I'll just stick with my cup of herbal tea and my sleep mask and call it a day. Next up, we have the Haps Eau de Toilette, $25 value. Maybe it's toilet, I don't know. So this is basically potpourri, 2 fluid ounce. It has top, middle, and base notes, which is hilarious. Top notes of grapefruit, bergamot, and rose. Middle notes of green floral, suede, and oak moss. And bottom notes of musk, vanilla, and amber. I'm gonna skip on this. I don't regularly use potpourri. My husband and I have separate toilets anyway, so I am going to skip on this one. But I think it's hilarious that it has different notes, and if potpourri is something that you do use and you want something that looks a little bit more elevated, then have at it. Next up we have the, I forget how to say this all the time. I think it's Malin and Getz, maybe? The Acne Treatment Nighttime. Acne Treatment Nighttime, is that the full title, I guess? $26 value. And it says it has 10% active sulfur and salicylic acid. It has camphor, zinc oxide, so you get half an ounce. So I think this is basically the same as like the Kate Somerville Eradicate or the Mario Badescu version. Those are pink. I guess this happens to be white, but basically you dip a Q-tip into it and then dab it on to help with any spots. So I think I'm good on that type of treatment. Let me just quickly plug this in. I'm not sure if camphor is a good or a bad thing. Yeah, camphor is not great, as it turns out. It says it produces a cooling effect on the skin, can cause skin sensitivity with repeated use. Yeah, I don't know ingredient for ingredient how it compares to the other two that I mentioned, but I think I'll be skipping on that one. So yeah, we're looking at 2, possibly 3 choices for me in this category. Usually category 6 tends to be pretty good. We'll talk about 5 and 4 here shortly, but I wasn't as impressed with these categories. They have already spoiled most of category 1, I believe. So if this video goes up before they've spoiled the entire box, you can get a sense of what the rest of it will look like. Okay, so for customization 5, so the first item is the Neighborhoods set of 3 sponge cloths in fresh herbs. So they have herb designs on them. $18 value. And these are supposed to be quick drying. They hold up to 15 times their weight in water. They're 6.8 by 7.75 inches each. It says rinse under water. I thought this kind of Swedish dishcloth was dishwasher safe, but maybe not. These are 70% wood cellulose and 30% cotton. Oh, okay. So I went to the actual website and it says a rinse under water is fine, but every now and then you can pop them in the dishwasher, top rack, washing machine, or boil in hot water to clean. And they are biodegradable and compostable. So I've seen products like this before. I've tried them on occasion. It's not something I have kind of adopted as a regular thing. So if you do like this style of dishcloth, you can kind of replenish your supply. Next up, we have the Saturday Skin Scalp and Hair Strengthening Peptide Treatment. It has a $19 value. And it says this non-greasy hair treatment delivers nutrients and an energetic buzz to your scalp, thanks to the mix of 15 proprietary peptides and caffeine that revitalize your scalp and promote hair cell growth. It's supposed to be non-greasy, 2.7 fluid ounce. So I'm a little suspicious of products like this because fairly high up on the ingredient list. First of all, the third ingredient is niacinamide, so that's not a good ingredient for me. I'm kind of sensitive to it. and it would cause tingling in a bad way. So a little bit further down, it has menthol. So I think brands put that product in, or that ingredient, just to make products feel like they're doing something, even though it's not really doing anything other than kind of irritating your scalp. So salicylic acid, caffeine. Yeah, I'm gonna be skipping on this one. Has peptides way down at the bottom of the ingredient list. So yeah, I'm gonna skip on that one. I've been using the Necessaire like peptide scalp treatment off and on. I haven't been using it regularly enough to kind of say if it's had much of an effect. But I think that is a peptide scalp treatment that doesn't have some of those ingredients. So if you wanted to check that one out, I'll include a link to it down below. Next up, we have the Kira Moon Reset Roller, $24 value. And it says it stimulates circulation to help reduce puffiness and muscle tension while revealing glowing and healthier looking skin. So I don't think this is like a micro needling device. I think it's made out of silicone. I don't know. I don't think this is gonna hurt anything. If you'd like the sensation of rolling that on your face or wherever, then, you know, have at it. But yeah, I think I'd probably use it once and then not touch it again. So I'm going to skip on that one. Next up, we have the First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Cream in vanilla, $18 value for 2 ounces. It says, get ahead of winter dryness with this Ultra Repair Cream and a delicious vanilla scent. Deliver ultimate hydration with this fast-absorbing, top-tier cream that protects your skin thanks to key ingredients such as colloidal oatmeal. This cream is so effective, it can even help treat eczema and improve your skin barrier. So I like First Aid Beauty generally as a brand, but I don't know why this particular cream is so popular. So I have a 1 ounce sample size of it, so I'll show you the texture. This is the unscented, but I'm pretty sure the vanilla scent is going to be the same. And then this is a 2 ounce tube from them. So just so you get a sense of the overall size, this one has a flip top lid. So this is actually their face cleanser, but anyway, just for scale purposes. So it does have the colloidal oatmeal, but what always kind of confuses me is that it has essential oils, like it has lavender. So that is kind of the texture of it. So it has lavender. I think this one, the original might have, yeah, this one has eucalyptus in it. So as I've said a million times, having essential oils in products like this are not eczema friendly. So I don't really understand kind of their claims with it. Maybe if they put out like an unscented variety and then they could have like the eczema seal of acceptance and that kind of thing. I did want to bring to your attention as a general alternative, the Prequel Barrier Therapy Skin Protectant Cream, which I'm almost out of. This was a 10 fluid ounce size, and this has 1% colloidal oatmeal, so twice as much as the First Aid Beauty, actually. And Prequel is a very sensitive skin-friendly brand. It was developed by a dermatologist, and I don't know if this one says that it's accepted by the National Eczema Association. Unfortunately, this particular product from them has been out of stock. I think they had some manufacturing issues, so it's kind of on back order, if you will. And they are sold at Target now, Prequel is, so that makes them a little bit more accessible. So it's still showing as waitlist, but you can see it says accepted by the National Eczema Association and the National Psoriasis Foundation is recognized. So that's a product I would definitely repurchase, and I would definitely steer you towards that over the First Aid Beauty if you want a colloidal oatmeal cream like that. So the next item is the Wander Beauty Good to Go Beauty Sponge Ornament, $20 value. So you get 2 makeup sponges, 2 triangle powder puffs, and a silicone brush cleansing pad. So I don't need any of those products. I already have ones that I like. But honestly, there's not a lot in this category that I'm super excited about. So I might choose that one as a gift coming up on the holidays is kind of my thinking. But yeah, like I said, I'm not super excited about any of these items, so I might pick that one. Next up, we have the WEWOREWHAT bow clip. Has an $18 value, and it says it has a raw edge, I guess, to the bottom. So it says you can cut the bow to your desired length if you like. Clip into hair, polyester, and metal. Yeah, I'll probably be skipping on that one as well. I mean, I like a good hair accessory from time to time, but I'm not super wowed by that one. Next up, we have the Fly by Jing Sichuan Chili Crisp, 6-ounce jar, $15 value. So this is a very popular type of product. The ingredients are non-GMO rapeseed oil, non-GMO soybean oil, dried chili pepper, preserved black bean, garlic, sesame oil, salt, shallots, ginger, mushroom powder, Sichuan pepper, seaweed powder, and spices. This one is US only for whatever reason, and it says you can drizzle it on top of pizza, tacos, burritos, barbecue, noodles, dumplings, rice bowls, and even ice cream. So I've bought a product like this, the Trader Joe's version, and it's just not something we reach for very much. So I'll probably skip on that one, but if you are a big fan of Chili Crisp, then it might be worth picking that one. Next up, we have the Ahava Mineral Radiance Cleansing Gel, $28 value. So it says it's a gentle, hydrating, and non-drying cleanser, and alcohol-free. You get 3.4 ounces. This one does have fragrance. I guess fragrance is the main issue with this one. So if you don't mind fragrance in your skincare, it's probably not the worst choice. I already have cleansers that I like using though, so I'll probably skip on that one. And then the last item for this category is the Jade Leaf Strawberry Matcha Latte Packet. You only get 2 packets. Does that mean 2 drinks? It says 2.5 ounces. It's supposed to have a $21.82 value. It says the lightly sweetened matcha powder contains pure organic Japanese matcha, organic cane sugar, and natural flavors to give you a morning or afternoon pick-me-up. It's dairy-free, gluten-free, vegan. It says add 2 teaspoons of strawberry matcha latte mix with 1/4 cup of warm water, and then combine with your favorite hot or cold milk and enjoy. So 5.3 ounces is 15 servings. So I'd say you're probably getting about 15 servings if you're getting 5 ounces in total. So just for your reference there, I'm not a big matcha person. I mean, I like it well enough, but it's just not my kind of caffeine vehicle of choice, if you will. I tend to go for coffee, or sometimes I'll have black tea in the afternoon, but yeah, I'll probably be skipping on that one. So it was just the kind of Wander sponges and stuff that I thought maybe I could get some use out of. Okay, let's move on to 4. So we have 2 different choices of the Lemmy vitamins. The first one is the Glow Hair, Skin, and Nails Gummies, $30 value. And the second one is the Curb Glucose and Cravings Support Capsules, $40 value. So I guess only one is a gummy. So these are US only, which makes sense because they're a supplement. I will be skipping on these. I kind of already have my supplement game down, I guess, in terms of what I like to take. So for the gummies, the hair, skin, and nails includes collagen peptides. So I put collagen powder in my coffee. It also has biotin. I think biotin makes me break out. Zinc, vitamins A, C, and E. It's gluten-free, dairy-free, no high fructose corn syrup. So you can take a look at the ingredients and decide if it's something you want to take. The Curb Glucose capsules include chromium, potassium, bitter melon extract, organic Ceylon cinnamon bark. So anyway, I'll be skipping on those. Next up, we have the Nip and Fab Hyaluronic Fix Extreme 4 Concentrate, $24.95 value. So this one, it's a 1 ounce bottle here. So I believe this one is decent when it comes to hyaluronic acid. So if that is a product or an ingredient that you like to include into your skincare routine. So ingredient wise, it's pretty good. I guess that one is a maybe for me because there isn't anything else in this category that I'm super keen on. I really enjoy going back to Prequel. They have a hydrating serum that I really like. It's not hyaluronic acid based, but it's a good hydrating serum. So I think I just cracked into my backup of one of those. So maybe I'll pick this one up. So ingredient-wise, it's water, glycerin, butylene glycol, sodium hyaluronate, which is the hyaluronic acid. It has snow mushroom extract, so that's a maybe. So next up, we have the Riddle Roll-On Fragrance Oil in Muse, I believe is the scent. 8 milliliters, it has a $58 value. And it says delicious notes of peach, coconut, and peony balanced with bergamot, sandalwood, and musk. So peach and coconut really aren't my top fragrance notes that I like. So I'll probably skip on this one. I'm not a big roll-on fragrance person either. So I'll probably skip on that one. Next up, we have the Patchology Flash Patch Rejuvenating Eye Gels. It's a 15 pack and they have a $35 value. So 15 pairs of single-use eye gels. And let's see, it says caffeine, collagen, peptides, hyaluronic acid. First ingredient is actually retinol. So just be aware of that if you're sensitive. I'm going to be skipping on this one because it does have linalool and it does have fragrance. So my eyes can tend to water if I put fragrance near them. So I'm going to be skipping on these. Next up, we have the Gaiam Safety Alarm, which I thought was a kind of odd choice. $30 value. So I think Gaiam is the same brand that does yoga stuff, which is, again, kind of odd. So, I mean, I understand, I guess going into winter, it gets dark earlier. You might be going out doing holiday shopping. The need for this, unfortunately, does exist in the world. It's not something that I'm super excited to pick from my box. I'm sure my husband would want me to, but yeah, I'll probably skip that one. And then next up, we have the Saturday Skin Rub-A-Dub Refining Peel Gel, $28 value. And this one, it says papaya, pineapple, and aloe. So it has some kind of enzyme exfoliation. This one also has a lot of essential oils though. Lemon peel oil, orange peel oil, grapefruit peel oil, lavender, eucalyptus. They threw everything into this product. So I'm going to skip on that one, but if you enjoy that skincare brand, that is a choice. And then the last item here is the Static Nails Liquid Glass Lacquer in Sweater Weather. And then you have the top coat. So a set of 2 polishes there. $32 value, and it says the formula contains key ingredients of rosehip, marula oil, and balm mint that promote nail growth, hydration, and shine. The top coat locks in the color and helps prevent chipping, resulting in a gorgeous mani that lasts 10+ days. I don't know if I believe that. I have tried Static Nails before. I've tried their polish, and I thought it was fine as far as a traditional polish goes, but I just don't have the patience really to let traditional polish kind of fully dry. So as I've mentioned before, I like Manicurist, which is kind of a hybrid gel and kind of traditional nail polish because you do cure it under an LED light, but you can also remove it in a minute with nail polish remover. You don't have to soak it off. So yeah, I have a full review on that if you want. Right now, I'm actually wearing one of the gel polishes from the OPI Wicked collection. So I'm not looking forward to removing this, but it has kind of lasted on my nails. And of course, you get that instant dry effect as well. So I'll put up with traditional gel polish from time to time. But yeah, unless there's like a really unique color or something, I don't mess with kind of traditional polish anymore. So that is it for my part one. Again, make sure that you are subscribed so you'll be notified of part two. Today is Monday as I'm filming this, so let me take a look at the spoiler calendar. Annual access begins on Thursday, 10/24 for add-ons, and customization begins on Friday. So I'll definitely have it up by Friday of next week. You're probably watching this video on a Sunday, so I'll probably try to get up the second part on a Wednesday. Just subscribe and you'll be notified. So with all that being said, I hope you guys are all doing well, staying safe, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.